Good morning, church. Pastor Tommy here with you today. And I just want to say today is Memorial Day. And as we set today aside to honor and thank our veterans, I just pray we have a mindset to remember that we should do this every day, not just today. But today, I would just like to ask you to join me in a moment of silence as we honor our veterans. Thank you, church, for honoring our veterans today with me. And today I'd like to continue to go through the Radiant Word reading plan in Genesis chapter 37. And in Genesis chapter 37, this is where we're introduced to really Joseph's story. Joseph at this time is 17 years old. And not only did God speak to Joseph through a dream, but he not did it just through one dream, he did it through two dreams. Wow, if God's talking to you, you obviously want to share that with somebody, right? You want to go out and say, God gave me this dream, or God gave me this word to share with you. But this whole story really shows us that God may give you a dream or a word, but remember that it's very important that we not only choose and remember who to share that word with, but share it in God's timing, not in our own. And you're going to read through this chapter how Joseph shares these two dreams with his brothers and with his father. And as he shares those, it's probably not the right timing because Jacob had just blessed Joseph with this robe, and he was showing how favored Joseph was in Jacob's eyes. And it really starts to show how jealousy and envy and comparison can become a corrupt mindset that we can fall into each and every day. So what we're going to read in chapter 37 is how when Joseph shares these dreams, all of a sudden his brothers and even his father start to get angry at what he shared. And Joseph then goes out to be with his brothers per Jacob's direction, but his brothers have jealousy and envy and comparison running rampant in their mind and in their hearts. And in this time, we have to remember that these three things, jealousy, envy, and comparison, can really corrupt our thoughts and our decisions. And we start to see how his brothers then take him and they sell him. They wanted to kill him, and thankfully some reason fell in there. But they sell him, and they basically want to say, oh, well, we're going to sell him, and if anything's going to come good out of this, we're going to make a little bit of money. And so we have to remember that that's a ploy of the enemy, not of God. And really, what we then learn is as Joseph is sold into slavery, he goes into the house of Potiphar. And that's where it's going to end in 37. And you'll hear more about this as we continue through the Radiant Word plan. But it really shows us that when God gives you a dream or word, humbleness will always come before that is fulfilled. And we have to remember that God gives all of us something that is unique to us. And we need to embrace this unique gifting we are given, not what someone else has for us or what someone else has, but what God has in store for us. So as you read through chapter 37, you're going to start to see how jealousy, envy, and comparison can corrupt the mind, but also how God's dreams and words that he gives us can be a blessing to us, but we need to walk in humility first. Radiant Church, I love you. God bless you, and have a very happy Memorial Day.